Hello and thanks for joining School of the American Rifle. Today's video is going to be a rather quick video. It applies to those of you who may own, plan to own, or work on Smith & Wesson 1522s. One of my favorite 22 based ARs on the market. This one's my personal one. We have a couple more for my two youngest sons. We use them for Appleseed and just for having fun. But one of my complaints about this gun is the ejector assembly right here, and how it gets in the way when you're trying to clean the gun from the chamber end. So if you've got a cleaning rod, got my solid Dewey coated cleaning rod right here, or even using something like a bore snake, what will happen is the edge of the ejector here will either dig into your coated cleaning rod, or it'll grab the fabric from your bore snake and it can damage it, cause it to break off in the bore. So what I found, quick little tip, is you can take a drinking straw or even a piece of heat shrink tubing, you slide it over the ejector assembly, and now you can clean from the rear without damaging your cleaning rod or your bore snake, whatever you're using. It's especially frustrating if you get a nice cleaning rod that's coated like a Dewey, or another brand that's coated and it gouges it all up. So some people will attempt to bend the ejector out of the way when they're doing cleaning and then try to bend it back. I wouldn't recommend doing that. I have had users who have broken their ejector off. Smith & Wesson isn't too great about sending replacement parts, so when that happens, they've had to send the uppers, the whole gun, back to Smith & Wesson to have the ejector replaced. It's not a readily available part to my knowledge, so I wouldn't suggest constantly adjusting or trying to tweak the ejector so you can clean from the rear side, but this little tip right here will avoid the necessity for that. But I thought that you guys would find this useful if you own one of these guns. Those of you who have been waiting patiently for the Smith & Wesson Secret Shopper series, I do apologize for the long delay. During the holiday season this year, we lost Rebel, the shop cat. He had kidney failure. And then shortly after that, I lost my grandmother, who I was the caregiver for the past 3 years of, and it's been quite devastating. So I've been doing the bare minimum here in the shop, been teaching classes, ones that I've had scheduled, and sort of let videos fall to the wayside. So I promise once I have my heart all the way back into doing things, I'll get out here and start making some more content for those of you who enjoy what I'm doing. And I appreciate you all. And as always, I hope you find this video educational, and thanks for watching.